said nigga ain't paying. I can't do it if I in my hand.
But hey, that's the power of social media. Y'all know that old black man that sits at the barbecue restaurants and shakes his meat until it falls apart?
Bro, like, yeah, way to start a video. I ain't gonna lie, this is how you get your watch hours. This is how you get your watch hours right here. I see it. I see the method.
I tried telling y'all about tenderism. But let me see. Do that look like I'm playing?
Yo, all jokes aside, yo, if I had to be like a certain type of content, if I had the bread to be like, react to my cousin music, E-Rock, all right, I'm gonna react to it after this. I'm gonna do it after this. But yo, I ain't gonna lie. I would dead have fun just going around the country and just trying like local spots. Yo, appreciate the rose, RD. Appreciate you, man.
Tenderism. That's my tenderism.
Tenderism.
Throw the glass. What the glass?
He said throw the glasses.
Oh my.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like niggas buy a new pair of glasses just to shoot a video with, bro. They ain't doing this with their real glasses. They ain't that stupid. They are not that stupid.
Shake it like a sock.
What the fuck? Well, it turns out Mr. Tenderism may not be so tender to his customers. In fact, he might just be a Steven from Django. Listen, man, if you're new to this and you want to be true to this, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for the channel. Now, back to the video. We haven't seen him on the scene for a long time, but remember when Keith Lee used to go to these establishments around the time of 21 and 22? He used to really shake the table. And so when Mr. Tenderism's...
It's crazy to say, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not pocket watching, but listen though. The nigga literally made hundreds of thousands of dollars just off reacting to food, gang. Yo, it has never been so easy to make money ever, gang. I'ma pause. Holy shit.
The video started to go viral on the internet.
What? You say shit like that, RD?
And different celebrities and, you know, social media figures started to pop up. You know, our good buddy, the good food reviewer, Keith Lee, had to go visit the restaurant. But this would expose the tricks of the trade to the tenderism game.
Nigga said you took it in the... Nah. You just wrote that wrong trying to be funny. You wrote that wrong trying to be funny, gang.
Me and my family are currently in Marietta, California, and this, in my opinion, is the most anticipated video I've ever done. In my hand is food from Destination Smokehouse, with the tenderism. My whole mission today is to see, in my opinion, is the food actually tenderism, or do I just love watching Unc? Let's find out together.
I got it. Let's try it. Let's ready 1 through 10.
Spent $129.77.
$130 for some fucking food, dog.
Service my family said was very good. We gonna start with what I came here for. They're beef free. I didn't touch it. I didn't do nothing. This how it came. To me, it looked like it's sliced. It looked like they slit it straight down the back. So when I pick it up, it's already on. That's what happened.
Oh,
and see if it fall off the bone. Well, there ain't no bone in here. I'm gonna just see if it fall apart. It do not.
Yo, nigga, you got 2 accounts, dogs?
Oh yeah.
This thing ain't going nowhere.
So we were lied to the whole time. The meat ain't really tender. He's cutting the meat. You know, I never felt this lied to about a online personality and the products that they have since the strawberry mint growth oil guy.
This nigga here, this nigga here, gang. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, niggas got scammed, dog. Hey, niggas got scammed, dog. Yo, he sold his account to some nigga that's making fucking do-rags now. That shit crazy. That shit
You know, the guy that told us to brush 15 strokes an angle, do not miss an angle. And then ultimately to come to find out he was doing nothing but going to Turkey to get his hairline filled in.
Oh my God, his shit was bad though, dog.
Older black men, they keep deceiving me. On a serious note, that's not what's important at all. Overall, Keith Lee gave a favorable review, you know, said that this was a worthwhile place. The food was good.
8 out of 10. For me,
bro, dogs, why do you have 6 accounts, bro? Yeah, nigga, you didn't change anything. You didn't change anything.
That was absolutely Oxtail. But past Oxtail, the standout is Unc. Not only, in my opinion, is it extremely hard to get people engaged like that, to show your true personality, to be yourself, no matter how fast things take off in the space. I don't think he intended for it to go the way it's going.
Now, although his meat wasn't as loose as advertised, Keith Lee did what he normally does in these situations where he does find a good restaurant that he's about to honestly boost into another stratosphere. He goes in and he tips the people very generously. But upon going in and attempting to tip Mr. Tenderism, aka Uncle Steven, a good amount of money, this is where the curtain starts to fall down on the whole tenderism empire.
I'm personally taking $5,000 out of my own bank, and we going to say happy holidays to Unc. So, update. We could not get to Unc. Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast. We had $5,000 in cash, or $4,000 in cash that we was gonna give him a hand. They didn't take it.
Bro,
so
you just have accounts for no fucking reason, RD. Holy shit. Yo, why do you have this many accounts?
not only gonna take this money and feed some people, but we just gonna do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community. And as always, after this, I pray and hope that they continue to reach their target audience.
Now, W. Keith Lee as always, and this could all be swept under the rug as a total misunderstanding. But when we see the response from the restaurant, it has everybody asking one question and one question only.
Some circumstances that happen after the fact with other people that he talked to.
Bro, this, I ain't gonna lie, all jokes aside, this kind of looks so crazy. Bro, why do you have so many fucking accounts, dog? Yo, bro, what's up, dog? Yo, bro, this looks so fucking crazy because it looks like he doesn't have a voice for himself. Like, he's just standing there. And like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this looks weird. Like,
that opened our eyes up to why he probably felt the way that he did. Even the way that
it just
he
looked
approached
like
it, he didn't
Buddy's just talking for him. Like, he's scared to say something. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This shit look weird.
ask for anybody else. There's a lot of people visible on social media to offer a tip.
Wait, who is that white man? That's right, Mr. Tenderism, the old man that shakes his meat on the internet, falls off the bone and throws his glasses, is actually not the owner of the smokehouse. It's the white guy sitting next to him,
But
giving
I feel
the
like I thought everybody knew. Well, at first, I didn't know that. I was like, yeah, bro, he must own this and da-da-da-da. But then I just started seeing, like, you feel what I'm saying? I was like, after that first video that I saw about Keith Lee, I was like, yeah, bro, I don't think he owns this game.
Nation as to what's going on in the restaurant, the day-to-day, what happened in the whole Keith Lee situation. And as you can see, Mr. Tenderism in this video looks like a droopy dog. And not only are people upset that Mr. Tenderism isn't the actual owner, I mean, it would be like finding out that the Tooth Fairy isn't real. It's painful, but it's something that we can, you know, rise above. What actually is pissing them off is the explanation from the owner about Mr. Tenderism's involvement. Trust me, it gets really, really strange from here on out.
Some circumstances that happen after the fact with other people that he talked to that opened our eyes up to why he probably felt the way that he did. Even the way that he approached it, he didn't ask for anybody else. There's a lot of people visible on social media. To offer a tip to a business owner was crazy. That was the other thing too, is like he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
I think.
Yo, dog, is he telling him what to do with his money right now? Yo, dog, is he telling him what to do with his money right now? Yo.
I want to give this to Walter.
Okay.
He specifically said his name to ask me a couple of questions. To ask him a couple of questions, I meant to say. That's how he presented it. He didn't say, hey, I want to give y'all this, and in the meantime, can I talk to Walter and Nick or whatever? He literally asked for him only and said he want to give him that amount of money.
Even Reynaldo of What's Your Bill or someone that's visible. Walter French.
Yo, my shit just ended. Say what to your mother. Hold on.
Anybody else, it would have felt like it was coming from a place that we would have accepted, but
are we serious?
That we have this following? Yeah, you want me to cut it short? Sorry, brother.
Hey, look here. I'd like you to some kind of way get in touch with him if possibility. Tell him when he come back.
What Keith Lee does with his money is his own concern. And this is precisely...
I said the same exact thing. It's no way you're telling me that I can't tip this one person. You want me to tip the whole business. You're not about to tell me what to do with my money, dogs. Like what?
The reason why Keith Lee goes about his interviews and his food reviews the way that he does is because once people find out who he is, what he's trying to do, and all this other stuff, they take advantage of him. We covered it on this channel when he did his Atlanta food review, and we've also talked about it in his DC food review, and pretty much every food review that Keith Lee has done. I really think that's why he's taken a more step back, public-facing hiatus from doing these types of things, is because the ability to just be taken advantage of for the things that Keith Lee can do for a restaurant skyrocketed once his reviews became popular. I also find it nasty that this owner now is trying to minimize and speak for Mr. Tenderism. He wanted to give the tip to the old man because the old man is
exactly
the front
what
face.
it looked like. Yo, this is a grown ass man, gang. I'm pretty sure he could speak for himself. Like when it comes to the situation, like I'm pretty sure he could speak for himself. There has to be some type of contract within, like, oh yeah, you can make content here, but you gotta work for us for 3-4 years or some shit like that. It gotta be like some rapper shit. Like, I don't know.
Image of the platform and who we thought was the owner of the restaurant. Whether he pocketed or distributed it shouldn't really matter. None of the excuses that he gave matter. And now what's interesting about this whole situation is because based off of the fame, based off of the notoriety that the restaurant is getting, and based off of the fact that
nigga said react to M. New album. Yo, bro, just leave the stream, dog. Just leave the stream, dog.
Understands the owner that is that Mr. Tenderism is going around as the brand on the internet for this restaurant. He's decided to now place himself in every single one of the future videos.
CG, I'm bugging. Yo, the nigga said I can't be bored to watch this. First of all, I'll post this shit. It should be in. You heard? That's one. Two, I'm not about to leave this shit to go react to M. New album. What's wrong with, bro, what am I gonna do? I can't post that. I can't post that. That shit gonna get copyrighted, dog.
Going forward.
People thought the worst part was that Unc wasn't the restaurant owner. It wasn't. The real outrage is that the term tendernism was trademarked by the restaurant owner.
Oh. Wow. Nah, they violated. Yo, imagine you making up a slogan that shit make you millions of dollars. Niggas pop out to come see you and you don't even own that shit.
Witnessing is an old black man being used as a mascot for another man, white man's restaurant. And let's be honest, after seeing all those viral videos of the meat falling off the bone, anybody would want to try it. It was tendernism that made this restaurant explode online. People come to see him.
These niggas is not getting the memo. I cannot post that. Like, I can react to it, but I cannot post it. It's gonna get copyrighted. Y'all understand that? I could watch the album if y'all want me to, but I can't post that.
The viral fame, the business, the buzz that came from Unc, not the owner. But when Keith tried to leave a $4,000 tip, security stopped him, saying Unc was too busy. What made people even angrier was the owner's response afterward.
If I would have known he was here,
I forgot the RD nigga actually is slow. He don't know nothing besides, I don't even know what the fuck he knows.
Probably ask Edie to stop for a few seconds so we can go over there. That's what I would have done.
The way the owner speaks and Unc's energy just makes the whole thing feel uncomfortable. And ever since then, the owner has been showing up in every tendernism video. Now, the restaurant is getting canceled, with people saying the owner mistreated Unc.
Now, instead of trotting out that knock-knee Negro, you are bringing yourself onto the scene and onto the stage because you see what type of fame and notoriety he's getting. Now, I can't judge their personal relationship.
Nigga said respect me. Yo, niggas on the game don't respect you. Keep thinking I'm respecting you.
But I can't know what's going on. But it's kind of nasty that the owner of the restaurant trademarked the phrase and saying that this older black gentleman made up. And it's also strange that they go from no commercials with this white guy to now all of the commercials, all of the social media posts, all of the blog postings are with this guy. Effectively taking out the authentic feel of what's going on. For a lot of people, Mr. Tendernism reminded them of their uncle at the barbecue, you know, their grandfather at the fish fry, that one guy that's at the side of the road of the combination BP vape shop, barber shop.
Nigga said respect me, they on the game, respect me, let me see bro, this doesn't even make sense. This sentence doesn't even make sense, dogs. Like, this shit is like hard to look at. Like, no funny shit. Respect me, they on the game, respect me. Let me see TJ or AR, they going with, KR, they going with AR? What? Like,
that has the grill out front that, you know, does his own little shake meat interpretation. And even if you look at the past videos and stuff like that, this looks like an authentic situation going on built off of the back of, you know, the old man in this situation, Unc.
Man, look here, we gotta do something, man. Let's do some barbecue. Yeah, idea, man, we're gonna try it. I said, let's go to Home Depot and get one of them little grills. We don't need the kitchen, we just need the little grill. And that's how it began.
We did 10 slabs of ribs. He cooked them his way, direct heat. He did, I don't know how many pounds, but a lot of half chickens, and we sold out of both in about like a 4-hour window. And to us, that was a lot. We were really like happy.
Appreciate you, Gabe.
Good shot. Yeah, good shot.
But as we look more into it, it was his idea to go ahead and barbecue, his cooking methods, most likely his labor as well.
All jokes aside, just think of it this way. For niggas that don't understand this video, imagine you made like a company big, and they just took your whole entire shit. Like, you feel me? Your whole entire shit. Yo, this is like a 360 deal for food. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. A nigga might be in the 1080 right now, you heard?
Oh, so what did you really bring? Probably the financials, but why do you feel like you have to be so front-facing now? Now the internet is worried about this seemingly narcissistic owner and how he is dealing with Mr. Tenderism because they feel like he's being exploited.
I can't even see. I hate that they don't see like
today, and she stopped me. I was at the soda machine, and she's like
the shit.
How does it feel to change the world?
Ain't nobody come here to see you, Otis, and ain't nobody say that to you. How does it feel to be changed?
Yo, what the hell? Yo, what the fuck?
In the world. You making barbecue, bro. Come on, stop it. Now all of a sudden when the black community don't want to support Destination Smokehouse, now you're making a video pretty much saying like, hey, I ain't racist, guys. Nobody said you're racist. You said you're capitalizing off of black business when it is not black owned, and we see the jig that is going on, and the jig is up. And then you got tenderism sitting in the back of your video like a fucking prop, and it's given to Django.
Look, man, Mr. Tenderism can't be saved, y'all. That man bought Mr. Tenderism. And I'm from Alabama. I'm so used to seeing older black men be that way towards their bosses and their masters. And y'all wonder why I'm so aggressive. Let me tell you why. That's what I saw growing up. That's why I don't look up to no older black men. I can't tell you not one that I'm looking up to, because that's how I saw them act back in the day. That's all. Come on, man. Come on, man. Mr. Tenderism, you done been bought.
Why are we seeing the owner of Destination Smokehouse Destination, the guy who owns the restaurant, well, Unc, aka Mr. Tenderism Works? Why are we seeing him in videos now? Why are we still hearing from him? Why is he doing Mr. Tenderism's shtick? It's fake. It's appropriation. It's vulturing. It's copying. We've seen this happen far too many times. Mr. Tenderism, I'm not even talking to him anymore because apparently he loves being in that position where his talent and all that just being used and abused and taken advantage of.
So the owner was in the comments like,
damn, they made this many videos about this shit? Yo, damn.
Walt is an employee. He's a trusted employee. Like, he was a house nigga. Like, he's an trusted employee. He's a loved employee.
I ain't gonna lie. All jokes aside, that video did look crazy. Yo, he is a grown-ass man. There's no way you're telling me that he didn't... Like, bro, he was quiet damn near the whole video, gang. And most of the shit had to do with him. Like, there's no fucking way, dog.
But he's still an employee. He said nothing about being a partner. Nothing about no 50-50. As a matter of fact, I don't know if the video is still there, but the owner had asked Walt, did he want to be an owner? Did he want his own restaurant? And Walt kept saying no, that this was good enough for him, helping his brother.
Yo, like, all jokes aside, like, bro, this is why I be watching this. I'm telling you. Oh. Now I gotta complete a verification, dog. They got me completing the puzzle to stay on live, dog. Even though my camera's on. You would think they would do that on GTA. But look.
They're all in the video.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, he's a grown-ass man, and this nigga is, like, literally speaking for him. And the video is about him. That looks crazy, bro.
Like Suge Knight.
Oh, so it is clear. I watched a Quentin Tarantino movie about this same type of topic. It featured a man named Django. Leonardo DiCaprio was Mr. Candy, and there was one black guy, Samuel Jackson. His name was Steven. The reason why this bothers me is because post George Floyd, well, really in that whole era, there was an uptick of black business support. There was an uptick in a lot of other business supports, people praising their intersectionalities and their identity amenities and, you know, boosting that to the forefront as a way to advertise their business. But I'm speaking about black businesses at this point. And as a black person, we know how this goes. Hell, as a consumer of food, we know how this goes. I like any restaurant, but if I hear that
you made something and it was took from you, basically that's literally what happened. Literally. Like you made, imagine it was a company, right? They was just an average company. You were there, you brought the shit to light, and then they just took your whole shit, gang. That's literally what is happening.
It's black owned and I hear that black people are making the food, I'm more inclined to go there, especially when it's something that psychologically
I ain't gonna lie, Ojo side, I'm pretty sure everybody thought he was the owner when this nigga first came out. I really thought he was the owner. I ain't gonna lie. It can't be me.
To a certain type of person. You know, I want to go into the Mexican food place and see Mexicans making the food. If I go to the Chinese place, I want to see Chinese people making the food. It just kind of lines up like that. If I go to the Italian restaurant and see anybody else besides an Italian back there in the kitchen, it's gonna make me a little weary. Not that I won't eat the food, but you know, it's gonna make me weary. Nonetheless,
bro, everybody thought bro was the owner, gang. Like, you gotta think about it, bro. Like, the nigga was pulling 500K, 1 million off of throwing his glasses. Like, yo, bro, that shit is crazy.
Setting yourself up as a black owned and black run business via your marketing campaign is actually nasty when you know for a fact that this man doesn't even own 1%. He actually gets paid 1%. Mind you, as we heard in the video
Bro. Oh my God. This has to be like, somebody had to make a contract. Yo, this nigga is in like a 1080 of hell, dog. Yo, bro, they have, so ever since the tenderism shit, yo, they've been having lines wrapped around the corner, gang, because of this nigga, gang. Now, to come to find out, this nigga only gets paid 1%, if that. You heard?
Earlier, this is this man's barbecue. It's his seasonings, it's his cooking methods, it's all of that.
Yo, and they took the nigga's seasoning.
Shouldn't have been any conversation about, do you want to be a partner? Do you want to be an owner? That should have just been a part of the beginning stages, full stop. So I actually am going to have to agree with the social zeitgeist and say like, yo, no, you are taking advantage of him. And this actually is a disgusting look. And because you've built your name off of social media fame, it's only going to fall apart as people get there. I'm glad that Keith Lee saved a lot of people's time by acting.
This shit is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hope my son get out that 1080, man. I hope OG get out that 1080. That's wrong, man. That's so wrong. Y'all niggas taking advantage of the elderly. Come on, gang. That's low down, gang.